This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! Not today.
Today.
Tonight or this morning? A little bit of both.
Whatever time of day it might be.
You're horrible.
Well, just saying. Time zone.
Well, last week was a pretty good episode. That good energy. You know what I'm saying? You think they enjoyed my makeshift stand-up routine?
Oh, I hope so.
Probably got a good bashing, a good shatting.
Probably.
You got a raptress quote for us today, sir?
Oh, I did. Shit, what was it?
It was the Cassie.
Tell them haters. Oh, tell them haters, bitch, ain't you got cocks to blow? I was like, that's good. That's good. Thanks, Nikki.
Cocks to blow.
Bitch, bitch, ain't you got cocks to blow? I might have to say that to somebody. Just for shits and
That's
giggles.
in that same group with Step Your Pussy Up.
Here go a ladder. Your pussy need to step up. I do. I don't know what it is about Saucy. I do like Saucy.
He seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. His other one is Walk that I enjoy.
Let me see you
Yo
walk.
ho, I know you can
walk
talk.
down.
You talk a lot of shit, but let me see if you can walk. I'm like, oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of little like clips on TikTok that use that. It's like, let me see you walk. That's the chorus.
I like pre the walk part.
Oh, that's the only part I've really heard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the song where he says, here go a ladder. Your pussy need to step up.
Is that sexist? Since he's not a girl.
I think that goes for anybody.
I know the way. Yeah.
I think he means hussy in the way of you as a person.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, step your game up.
Yeah.
I know, but it's very clever. I got to give him. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. But I mean, you can't beat Nikki.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah, she really. I know you said Lotto before, but you meant of the raptresses.
Yeah.
But like
Nikki's
Nikki,
she's
Nikki really
that.
like there were a lot of women that came before Nikki that sort of set the groundwork for Nikki to be able to do the amazing things that she's done.
Somebody's got to be the first. Yeah.
Nikki,
she ran with the torch. Yeah.
Because Nikki was able to do, because of her level of talent, she was able to make these insane things that people never thought would be possible in female rap.
Right, because most people who
and let me not even specify female rap for a lot of the stuff that she's been able to accomplish.
No, she's just as nice as the dudes. Yeah. Because she's one of the few. I would say her and Lauryn Hill are the few that were able to sing and rap.
Yeah,
I'm not. I could be wrong. From what I know of, Lauryn was the first that rapped and sang. I mean, obviously there probably were.
Well, we were told Missy Elliott. We always forget about Missy Elliott.
Yeah. Missy's a legend as well.
But my thing with Missy is, I forget that it's her.
Yeah, because she did so much. She produced, she rapped, she sang, she wrote. Yeah.
And sometimes I don't think it was her.
What you mean?
I think she had a female sing it, and they just weren't put on it.
What you mean?
Like I think that like they weren't credited.
Well, she wrote a lot of the music that people would do, like Tweet. I believe she wrote a lot for her.
Oops, there goes my shirt up over my. Oh my!
Yeah, I think she wrote for Aaliyah as well, if I'm not mistaken. Post R. Kelly. Anyway, how you doing today, sir?
Ain't you got cocks to blow?
Yes, let's get away from that R. Kelly conversation. Let's stay away from his ass.
What?
Let's avoid Mr. Kelly, Robert Kelly.
Oh yeah,
that's a
sorry,
slippery slip.
Macklemore. He was like, what was it was the thrift shop song.
I know of the song. To this day, I don't know it unless I hear it.
Oh,
I know
it was a good song.
Yeah, it was okay.
I think he's coming back out with another album.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. This is what it's sort of like Iggy Azalea. I love her.
Okay.
What I think that I enjoy about her is she talked about stuff.
Yeah. Her first album was pretty cool.
She rapped about stuff.
Yeah, the New Classic was a dope album.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah,
her second album was more of a fun,
poppy,
sort of rappy.
Yeah. They got to use the black folks and then go back to where they come. I'm just joking.
Well, not really. Well, I think she's like taking a hiatus, or I think now they call it a retirement. But like Miley started that whole like I'm retiring from music, and then came back like a couple of years later.
Yeah.
But like Iggy's doing a bunch of other stuff, which I think is smart. At this, like if you're a celebrity, if you're like a movie star, you also need to do other stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Business,
multiple streams of income is what they call it.
True. But like what I like about Iggy is she's clever. But I think sometimes you have to be when you're not black.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I love Nicki so much, even though...
Because she's black? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, she's clever.
I'm joking. I know.
She's also black.
Yeah.
Hey.
You stupid.
She's also beautiful.
Yeah, she bad.
Like, beautiful.
Yeah, she can get it. She can get it.
But I think that's what I liked about Iggy. And I think that's why Nicki felt threatened by her, because she was like, she's white and she's clever.
Yeah, but she wasn't a genuine threat.
I think she could have been. Well,
there can only be one white rapper.
I think she could have been. But what happened was she came out in this time where people were like, Black Power.
Yeah.
And it sort of was like, oh.
Her door closed. Her window was like, nah, bitch, not right now.
And I think Nicki was like, shh.
Yes. And she shushed.
Cut a bitch.
Yeah. She shushed.
And she did.
Yes.
And part of me is a little bit like, it sort of besmirched the moment for Nicki, but Nicki came back and like, she's done a lot better.
Yeah. And a lot of people struggle to come when you miss your perceived moment.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's hard to get another one of those.
But I feel like Iggy, she's almost in not a better spot than Nicki, but I think she's almost in a better spot than most of the raptresses, almost really all the raptresses.
She's kind of just chilling. Yeah.
She has her
core
group of people that are like, I like listening to your music.
Right. And she didn't have a big fall off. It just kind of, she kind of did hurt.
Yeah. But she's doing great. The businesses are doing really good. But anyway, all that to say, I like the cleverness. And I think sometimes the white rappers have to be more, it's almost a
reverse.
It's kind of a reverse world. Because in sports, if you're the black person in sports, you've got to be that much better than the mediocre white person to even be recognized.
Like Larry Bird was
like a Tiger, a Serena.
Yeah.
Like you've got to be one of those people.
But the funny thing is like Larry Bird was a beast, whether he was white or black. But the fact that he was white and also that nice was like, oh my gosh. But she's like, it's 30 other black dudes been doing that shit.
Right.
So it's like, it's almost
less nice.
Yeah. They're not as nice. Even
they're not as nice, even though they're probably nicer.
They're doing just the same nice shit. So it's always been that kind of thing.
Yeah. Michael Jordan, that was another good example.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Got to be the best of the best of the best.
Yeah. Michael Jackson. Beyonce.
We don't know what color Michael Jackson is when he was.
Well,
when
he started.
Died. He started black.
He started.
He turned to a white woman. He still was talented, but he turned to a white woman with adopted babies. Anyway,
you are not the father.
No.
Turns out you can just write anybody's name on the birth certificate. Turns out.
You're like, fuck it.
Doesn't have to match. Doesn't have to make any sense.
Blanket.
By the way, she's turned out to be beautiful.
I thought Blanket was a boy.
The
other one.
Paris. She turned out to be either. Beautiful.
Biologically, that ain't his child.
Well, none of them are, but biologically, for argument's sake, biologically, they're none. He's 0 for 3.
Pretty much. She's still claiming it to this day. That's my daddy. On paper.
Well, I mean, he probably was. I mean, a lot, like, to me.
He was Michael Jackson. He was too busy to praise anybody.
I don't know. He had a big break during that time.
When?
During their life.
Did he?
I think so. I think he was in the news a lot. But I mean, like.
Oh, he wasn't touring.
Right.
Oh, very true. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah. The person that's there to me is the dad.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Whatever. What's on your mind this week? We got a little sidetracked for about 10 minutes.
That'd be all right. So my question is for this week. Is it wrong? Should you hold the things you do or give somebody in a relationship against them once you're done?
Why don't you give me an example?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. Gabby voice, hashtag. Or no, that'd be hashtag Gabby voice. No, you know how like people break up. When you're in high school, I want my mixtape, or our generation, I want my mixtapes back, and I want my teddy bear and shit that don't mean, I mean, it means something to y'all at the time, but they don't even hold no value. Or like, for example, if people call off a wedding, do you give back the engagement ring, stuff like that, or, you know what I mean? Or, I don't know, say you married to somebody and you put them through college, and then y'all get divorced, should you be like, yo, I need a refund on that college, baby?
Have we done this topic?
Have we?
Because I think I talked about I still have my ring.
Oh, we did do this topic.
I think we did. When you said ring, I was like, I think we've done this topic.
Ain't that a bitch? All right, well, let's switch
Listen,
that.
81 episodes in. That's pretty good. Our first repeat.
This is true. This is true. All right, well, let me find another one. My bad, player.
No, that's good. I was just like, I had a whiff of deja vu on that one.
All right, well then.
You have to go back and find it.
Absolutely.
Have to listen to all the episodes till you find it.
All right, let me give you this one then.
Okay. Hit me with it on in.
Hey, how do you measure success?
Ooh.
Yeah, got him.
Got him. God, that's such a hard one because it depends on, like,
you got to define success first.
Well, but it's impossible to define because it's so personal.
Yeah, because each person's definition of it is completely different.
Like, I'll say for weight loss, if your goal is to be the next Mr. Olympia, then success would be winning Mr. Olympia.
I think that'd be fire, but you got to be too fucking big for that shit.
Well, and it requires
like that's
external
all you do help. That too, but it's like all you do is work
and
out.
Genetics.
Yeah. Some of it is absolutely genetics.
But like for me, I just wanted to lose weight.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to look svelte.
You want to be? What'd you say?
I wouldn't mind being
a little
hunkified. I wouldn't mind being a little hunka burning love.
You know what's funny though? I heard this the other day, and I believe it. Depending on the width of, if you have wider shoulders, you can put on more muscle mass. Excuse me, compared to somebody who doesn't have wide shoulders.
Okay, I don't have wide shoulders,
but they're not mushed up narrow. You could put on some serious muscle, bro. Broski, dude out. You know what I'm saying? Hunkified,
hulked out. No, hulked out.
Talking about Hulk Hogan?
Hulked up.
I guess.
What is that? It's Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, not Hulk Hogan. Hulk.
Hulk out.
Hulk out.
It's just not easy to say. Why you give me the face? You said it. I tried. I
was attempting, and you weren't helping.
Because I was like, I can't pronounce it that good. Hulk out. Oh, that was a little better.
Hulk out. Roll out. I couldn't think of the next words. Roll out ludicrous.
So what would you for you, what would you define as success? Well, let me give you, I guess maybe I should narrow one aspect of success. What do you consider a successful relationship? Hey, only. Take some notes.
Hey, boo. I would say only.
I mean, on a broad scale, like getting married or having kids, or like.
Oh, I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a measurement even for straight. I think straight people measuring their relationship in that way is a complete mistake.
Well, I'm just asking. I'm not saying that is the measuring stick.
I think for me, like when I look at me and only the things that I currently appreciate and am glad that we have. Is I genuinely am like, I think I could try to talk to him about anything.
I can stick around for a while.
I'm more of a rambler. I'll get there.
That's what we do. Hence the podcast.
Hence probably why you asked me to do this.
Well, you're a good colleague.
The best colleague. Number one. But you know, we've had a hard conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
I would ask, but this is not for everybody to listen to.
No. But I mean, we've had a hard conversation and we made it through it. Mm-hmm. You know. But because we made it through that conversation, I'm sort of like, I think we could make it through pretty much any conversation.
Yeah.
You know, it may be uncomfortable and it may be hard to get through, but
Do you think
we made it through that one?
Do you think how the first argument goes can be a defining moment for a relationship?
I think how you respond. Arguments are going to happen, but like
you can't agree on everything.
It's sort of like we talked about this in a different episode, but like broaching the topic of can we add a third?
That's your conversation was. I'm just kidding.
My reaction to you determines if you're going to ask me another question.
Oh, if you shit on it immediately.
If I'm like, what? Ew, that's nasty. You're probably not going to ask me anything else.
Yeah, but how hypothetically, if only asked you or a person asked their significant other, it can also affect a person's response to it.
What I'm saying is, like, if only asked me, regardless of how I feel inside,
you ain't got to shit on him just because
I still should take a second.
Because, well, it depends on how he asked too. If he just threw it out there,
can we add a third?
You can't just throw it out there.
Let's say that's how he asked it.
He a bold motherfucker, boy.
Cold on his snake.
Gangster. That's some thug.
Oh my God, I just thought of shoulder lead.
That's some thug down shit. Hey, bro, one more person in the room.
Yeah.
What you got?
1, 2, 3, Peter. Brittany.
Whole mess.
I would need to. I would need to be like, what? Hold on.
You got to hit it with the family matters. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering
but
me?
I think like if I responded, no, bitch. That's very closed off.
Absolutely. That's some gangster shit.
But if I took a second and I went, okay, tell me about this.
I can see you doing that shit.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Tell me about this.
That reaction sparks more conversation.
If you could have an honest conversation, even if y'all don't agree at the end, I think if you could have an honest conversation.
Even if at the end I still say,
ew, that's nasty, but you don't say it like that, yeah.
I'd rather not. I don't know. I don't know what I would say.
I don't know. He might spit some game and get you to do it.
But I mean, if he did, I hope that my reaction would, whatever it is, I hope that my reaction would be,
he might
tell me a little bit more about it.
Never mind.
No, I would want to say, okay, tell me a little bit more about it.
Okay.
Talk to me more about it.
Could you expound upon this?
Give me an example.
Third party.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess it would be, my reaction would 100% determine if he asked me about something else.
Yeah, I do agree that you can. I hate to be like traumatized or scar somebody, but I think a wild, fucked up ass.
You can close the door.
Yeah.
Permanently.
And it may not even be
with
about
one reaction.
Nasty shit. It might be about, I'm doing air quotes nasty. I don't, to each his own. I'm just saying,
the heat is on. Oh, sorry.
No,
continue.
I agree. If you hit him with this, what the fuck? I ain't, and it's some absorbed, ridiculous ass response.
Right.
You might have something to talk about that's not even sex related, but you're like, I ain't trying to get my head bit off again.
Right.
And then you don't want to have any type.
So you don't.
Yeah, and you just hold on to it.
Yeah.
So then,
which only separates you from the other person.
So now let's go away from relationship success.
Okay.
Air quotes. What would you consider not specific? Okay, in our industry as strippers, what do you think?
Lead stripper.
I'm his backup stripper. I don't even know if that's a real thing. Is that a real thing?
Not at our club.
Maybe other club.
Maybe.
But no, what would be a measure of success for work? Obviously, it varies, and I'm not saying give me all the details, but I'm saying,
for me, I've talked about this before, many episodes ago, but for me, it was feeling like I control my schedule.
So your success,
even if I don't,
bar is
really,
I want this set schedule, whatever that schedule may be. Because you work the day shift, you be bullshit.
I want to think that I have control over my schedule.
For the most part.
My brain needs to think that I have a choice.
You do, but I get what you're saying.
Even if I don't fully have a choice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think
because there's an opening and a closing.
What you mean, the opening?
Time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not a 24/7 place.
Right. Time is not indefinite. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. For me, I don't know what success would be for me professionally. And I think that's why especially when I was younger. No, why are you making that face? You already
it
knew
explains
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
I already knew this. I'm just glad that you know this. I'm feeling more positive that you know this.
Yes, I've known this for quite some time, probably. I think some of it is because certain things that I dreamed of or my success bar, some of those things, I know we've joked on here, but some of them to me are not attainable based on life.
Okay.
And some of it, when I say on life, like bills don't wait for you to achieve your dream.
True.
And so not all things, but something. Hypothetically, if my dream was to be in the NBA, I'm 37 years old. If I go, I'm going to make it to the league right now. If I start right now, not at 15.
Right.
That's not an attainable dream, right? Or professional bar.
Yeah.
Because of obviously age. And there's a lot of variables to go to.
Yeah.
But like if I want to, but some things are still able to be hit as far as the bar professionally. But for myself, some of them, and today I would say is different than back then. Because, okay, hypothetically, I got to stop saying hypothetical. But anyway, I would like to be an actor.
Okay.
That's actually something I really would like to be.
Okay.
I don't really talk about it very often, but I think that would be really cool.
Okay.
But
have you tried?
I really don't know how to go about doing it, even though we live right there in Hollywood and right there.
I think you start like being an extra, learning how the cameras work.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we live so close yet so far away from studios that hire extras.
I'll tell you one that's nearby.
In real life?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But no, that is something I would really like to get into. But like with today's time, what is kind of cool is you don't like, before there was gatekeepers.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like you got to get through X, Y, and Z or nasty ass Mr. Weinstein to get into the field. Speaking of energy for last week.
Would you have taken on the Weinstein?
Suck a little dick to get a job? No. Hell no. Hell no.
To be an actor?
No. Like, that's why I'm still confused about Terry Crews. I don't give a shit how bad I want to be.
He didn't suck a dick.
No, somebody grabbed his dick.
Yeah.
You can't grab my dick and just, it's cool. I'm not saying that he said it was cool.
Even if you thought it was a part, even if you were like, I want this part, I don't want to make waves.
From what I understand.
Let me just stand here. It was just a second.
We don't know.
You start excusing it, is what I'm saying. I wonder, like, you start going, he didn't mean to. You know what I'm saying? What I mean
I
is,
do
like,
get what you're saying.
If you start excusing stuff really quickly, you sort of sweep that under the rug.
Oh, subconsciously, you're like, it wasn't a big deal, even though you're like, what the fuck? You grabbed my whole dick. Grab my whole dick.
Both hands.
Well, okay. If the rumors are true, I don't know if they're true. Don't kill me. From what the little bit of stuff I did read up on a little bit because people were making jokes or like how you got all the muscles and you let a motherfucker grab your dick, whatever. But from what the rumors are, it's
because power has nothing to do with muscles.
I know. But supposedly,
that was for the camera one.
Supposedly, it was like at a party, a very high, not society. What is the word I'm looking for? High, not visibility. Really big name people.
Okay.
I don't know the right word for that, but whatever. They're there, and the guy is a very powerful, I don't know if he's a director or a producer, whatever he is. He grabbed it and kind of, I wasn't there, so we will never know.
Right.
But it was like while he was with his wife and everything. Like, I don't give a shit. But see,
that's power, though.
Of course. That's how the Weinstein thing is. I'm going to manipulate and you abuse my power. Y'all can give me some booty or whatever, whatever they were doing. And then you get to be in the movie.
A little handy J.
Yeah.
Would you have given a handy J?
No. Only dick.
Not for an actor? I mean, to become an actor?
No, only dick that goes in my hand is mine.
Interesting.
Would you?
I think I might.
For real?
If I like wanted to be an actor and they're like, if you'll just touch it.
I ain't touching nobody's
I'll
dick.
put you in this movie.
No.
I'd be like, whip it out, baby.
But you like dick in your hand. I don't like dick in my hand.
What I mean is, I don't, like, I guess, okay, let's say it was a female. Let's say the person in power was female.
I've heard of that,
and
too.
she said, it happens a lot.
Yeah, it goes both ways now. Don't get it twisted.
It happens a lot.
Both sides.
Women of, and when I say power, I don't necessarily mean big Hollywood producer, but you can be
in a position of
the
power.
Local city council member and have power.
And you want this thing passed.
Right.
You gonna come in here and double click this mouse so you can get the fuck on. Yeah.
Would you?
I'd double click a mouse.
Okay. Interesting.
That's sexist. I don't care.
Well, I mean, part of me is like, you may not want it as much as you think you do.
I just have to be excited.
What I mean,
Oh, it might be old wrinkly ass.
what I mean is,
double-clicking mouse.
whether you do it or not,
Oh yeah,
take that away.
yeah.
I think I might click a mouse.
I ain't putting nobody's dick in my hand. I can't.
Here's my thing. I'm thinking, would I click a mouse for the kooky sidekick role?
The who? Oh,
Kooky sidekick role that potentially will open the door for 10
and you
more
can become
roles.
Denzel.
I'm like, girl,
Yeah, but
here go a ladder. You know what I'm
I
saying?
stepped my pussy all the way up.
Step it on up here.
Yeah,
I got 5
I'm
fingers.
kind of tall. Step it up.
Yeah, I got 5 fingers. You ready?
I can't put a dick in my hand though.
Here's my thing. If that was what I wanted,
Right.
if that was truly like, I want to be an actor, and I had tried door and they keep getting closed, and then I meet Jessica Rabbit,
Okay.
and she said,
That's real kind of fine though.
honey,
Cartoon and all.
touch her.
Devil.
Give her a little tickle. I'd be like, tick along, girl. Come here. What part? Can
Got
I
to
get it
be
in writing?
Denzel.
I'd be
Yes.
like, can I get it in writing?
Yeah, I need some. Yeah, some
Thank you.
some
All right.
proof, yes.
Come here. Come here.
Divil those goodies. Divil those.
Get
Yeah.
it. Coochie, coochie, coo.
Get That's what we call this episode. Here, kitty, kitty.
That's it.
Remind me of that.
Do your thing.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
yeah.
I just because I get
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But I mean, I guess part of the problem is I'm a little better at putting myself in the spot than you are.
No, I mean, okay.
If you really wanted that, okay, let me put it in the Terry Crews model.
Yeah.
You're standing there, and you have your female beside you, and here comes Steven Spielberg.
Right. I would hope he ain't that guy, but
What I'm saying is, this is not real. This is hypothetical,
yeah,
super hypothetical.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
trying
not
to
a dibble
like,
and dabbler.
right? He's not a coochie coo. Well, in this case, it'd be like, whoa. Let me. This don't need that bone.
He's stupid.
You know, if it was like, here comes. Let me not use Steven Spielberg just in
say
case.
director.
That might be slander.
Such and such.
Director Jessica.
Yeah.
Jesse. God, sort of a androgynous
Jessica
name.
Rabbit.
Dr. Bob.
Okay.
Here comes Director Bob. And Director Bob comes up and he's like, hey, I'm glad that you could make it.
Right.
And gives it a good cupping.
See, I think.
Do you slap a hoe?
No,
or do you
no.
go, thanks for the invitation?
I will say, I'm not saying that Terry Crews or I.
Do you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
though?
yeah. I'm not saying I would cause a big scene.
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted. I'm not saying, what the fuck, God dang, get off my dick. I'm not saying all that. I'm not saying I would do all of those things.
Yeah.
But I think.
Because, you know, that was a big thing in the rap community, too. A little tickle.
Well, suppose it's a bunch of, what do you mean, like undercover rappers? Not undercover, down low rappers?
Like people of power.
Oh, take advantage of women, yeah.
Men.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't even want to go down that hole.
It's
documented.
It has been documented.
They're diddling the boys.
Isn't that sad, though?
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
You got to think, though, there was a big stigma about you can't be gay and be a rapper or be in the rap industry.
Yeah. I love Lil Nas X. I'm glad he's here.
I ain't mad at him. But
anyway.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying I would start boxing the shit out of the dude or what the fuck you, oh, Dukin, oh shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying hit him with the whole shit. But
yeah. Would you let her peg you for a role?
Hell no.
I don't think you want to be an actor.
Fuck you. No, but part of me would be like, well, damn, even if it's not initially, over time, like, damn, I'm getting these roles, but like, she pegged the shit out of me. Like,
yeah, giddy up, girl.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, then I would
hop on.
Then it would probably make me regret even being an actor. Because did I get there because I'm actually talented or she took this butthole? You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm just saying, or I let that dude touch my dick at that.
Well, but here's my question though. Let's say that was the role that opened the door. You still have to be talented to continue.
But the industry don't know that she took my butt or whatever.
Right. She gave it a little pegging and you got to be Black Superman. And that opened 100
Right,
new
and
doors.
I became Denzel or Michael B.
And
Jordan.
you became
or,
the next Michael B. Jordan, Denzel Washington. But it started, you did all this work.
Pick my booty.
You did all this work and all these doors closed. And then you had this one moment where a door opened and you walked through the door.
And I finally got my
and
shot.
the rest of it is all of your hard work.
Because everybody don't know.
Listen, it's sort of like if you know, Wendy Williams, she talks about like, and I didn't sleep with anybody for my career. And maybe
she might have,
didn't.
and I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe she didn't. And that's great.
Right.
That's awesome for her.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets that ability, no matter how talented they are. But if you're
she also
talent,
looks like Shaq.
Say what?
She also looks like Shaq.
Oh, shit. But if your talent, you can get pegged and do
and
one
nobody
movie,
ever know.
and nobody wants to hire you.
Yeah, and I think that's how Weinstein
Your
got caught up.
talent is what makes you continue on. Your hard work, talent, all that stuff, focus, drive, that's really what got you to where you are.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This pegging was just one door.
Yeah, because I mean, even with that being said, not every male actor is super handsome. Forrest Whitaker is not. He's not a super handsome dude. He's got the lazy eye, but he's a phenomenal actor.
He is.
So he's successful because of his talent.
Right.
He's not the greatest to look at. I'm sure
they might have touched his penis.
Stupid.
I'm serious.
They might have. That ain't none of my business. But I mean, but he's not.
I don't think touch your penis is about attractiveness.
No, I meant that he's succeeding because he's talented, not because he touched his dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Your talent.
Yeah.
I don't care how many people you slept with. If
suck,
you're not talented, you're not talented.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many chances you get.
Right.
Yeah.
You can sleep with everybody.
Yeah. If you suck, you suck. It is what it is. And if you suck a little
Keep on
more,
sucking.
you might get another role.
You could be in 15 movies.
They sucking the shit out of them roles.
Don't you got cocks to blow?
Maybe you got a shit cocks. No, we can't put it there. That's a little too graphic. It already
Put
says
COX. COX.
It already said, when I upload our shit, it already says, is this video for children? No. I click that shit every time. Yes.
Yeah. It could be COX. Cocks to blow.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean, so I don't really have it, because there's a few things that I still would like. I would love to be an actor. I think I'd be really good at it, and I think it'd be a dope ass job.
You should try it.
But I don't know where to start, to be honest with you. And that part of that is my fault.
You should try it.
I would.
But if I tell you where to look,
is it a legitimate
and they
thing?
touch your penis, don't call me.
Kirk, you didn't tell me about this.
I'd be like, ooh, who was it?
I wouldn't come by. I don't even want to be an actor.
Take their picture, send it to me.
I give them a quick screening. No, refer them to our website, passthepanties.com.
No, I would probably take their picture and send it around. Want to be an actor?
Let them touch the balls.
Tickler right here. Ball tickler. Contact ball tickler right here.
Testicle tickler.
Yeah. Testicular. Testicular.
Well played, double entendre. That was good. It was stupid. Yeah, but I mean, so I don't have a definitive. Yeah, that is probably why. Especially when I was younger, I used to bounce around from. I would go to the job. Man, this show do smell like a Monday. Fuck this shit. I quit, and I would just leave.
Yeah.
Like one job I worked at, I can't tell you where because then you might know where.
I thought you wanted to be a barber.
I love cutting hair. I love cutting hair to this day. But clientele bills don't wait till you have clientele. But anyway, so yeah, one time I was at a job. I don't think maybe I told the story. I was working at this place. It was a manufacturing job. Years. I was like 19, maybe 20. So I'm working there. And actually what's funny is little bro and middle bro worked there as well.
Okay.
We were around the same time. We all got the job around the same time. I'm working there and I was like, I'm tired of working in this fucking place. This shit sucks. It's manufacturing.
I've heard that a few times.
Absolutely. I've said it about our current stripping job. But anyway, no, so I told my shift leader or supervisor, whatever they're called, I was like, yo, bro, I didn't have no car at the time. I was like, yo, when my ride get here, I quit. He was like, man, cut that shit. I get your ass back over. Like, being stupid or whatever. Yeah. I was like, I'm serious. And I think my mom came to get me. I got to call her through different avenues. And so
Electric Avenue. Okay, sorry.
So I'm sitting there and I'm doing whatever I did at the time for a living. And I said, hey man, my mom I didn't say my ride gonna be here in a little bit. When they get here, I'm gone. I quit. He was like, man, you for real? I said, yeah, I quit. He was like, all right. I got doggone. I at that time you could have I think you could text, but it wasn't like it is now. It's like I had a flip phone.
Yeah.
The
T9 word.
Yeah, there you go. The ABC.
I did love a T9.
Man, faster and more efficient. But anyway,
I got really good at it.
Yeah. So my mom texted me. She was outside. I was like, hey, bro, I quit. And I gave her my tools and I didn't take my clothes off. I took my equipment off. I was like, I'm out this bitch. And I left. I would do shit like that. Or like I got this shit is ghetto. So I was probably about 21, 22. I used to work at UPS, right?
You were 19, 20 in the first one, and now you're.
Oh, I used to run through
you're
jobs.
a year older.
I used to run through jobs.
Okay.
So
Possibly
I might have been 18, but either way. So for the UPS, I was at least 21.
Okay.
Because I could legally drink. I do remember that. And I had the first car I ever had a car payment on was that I was 21. I had that car.
Okay.
So I was working at UPS. I can say that because I don't work there no more. And I can never go back because of what it applies to everybody. It's not, I didn't do anything malicious.
Shit on the package.
No, it's just if you quit the job, you just can't never work there again. It's a weird thing. I don't
think they still have that.
They do.
I don't think so.
I tried to apply right after I got the Navy.
I don't think that
and
still
they brought me in
applies
for the interview
in 2022.
Well, you could do it through a temp agency, but you can't officially become a UPS employee. I'll put it that way. Not postal service. I'm talking about the brown clothes.
I guarantee you, in the age of we need as many hiring bodies as we can get, I guarantee you they're not going to be like.
Well, they have a union too, so that
you quit this job. No.
But anyway, this is again. I was 21. So man, when I tell you, the shift was fucked up. It was like from like 2 a.m. to like 9. So you had to like.
It's a shitty shift.
Yeah, it's horrible. And see, I worked at McDonald's also, so I would get off from UPS, go work at McDonald's for like another 6-7 hours, and go home, wash my ass, go to bed. So one night, I went to the extreme. I wrapped my foot up in an ace bandage. I had some crutches and all this shit. And I showed up, because I showed up to UPS. I said, hey, man, this is horrible. I'm so embarrassed. But I showed up. I was like, I dropped the washing machine on my foot, and I broke my foot. And I had no doctor's note, but I wrapped it all up. I did the whole performance. I was like, I'm going to have to resign, because I fucking hated it. And I can never work at UPS again because of that. Not that I need it, but yeah.
Even for medical reasons?
Well, I had no doctor's note and shit. I pretty much quit anyway. I was just like, okay, working no more.
You did a whole act to just quit, and then it didn't matter in the end anyway.
No, because I wasn't going back. People used to be like, you can't just quit a job. What if you need to go back? I've never gone back to any job I've ever quit.
You were like, watch me.
I'm going to show you, bitch. I got something for you.
Wow.
Very dramatic. For no fucking reason. I could have just quit.
You're still that way.
Absolutely. But I've been stripping for almost 4 years. It's been pretty lucrative.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I did 140 hours of stripping the last 2 weeks. Been pulling doubles on that pole, baby.
Getting them private cards.
Absolutely.
Getting them private cards.
Yeah, some one-on-one consultations.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I think that's why I don't have a definitive, this is my meter of professional success.
Could you be a prostitute?
Nah. I can't catch no HIV or nothing like that. Hell no.
What if they said, we can guarantee you'll never get an STD?
Period?
Like,
by
no
some
miracle. Some miracle pill, you'll never get a single STD. Could you be a prostitute?
No.
I think
I could do porn.
An adult film actor.
I could do. I wouldn't be opposed to. That's horrible that I would say this. I would do porn, but I can only do the porn where you don't see the guy's face. But I still have very identified. Like I told you guys last week, I have very.
But, I mean, they can.
If I can cover up my tattoos and my face, yeah, I do it. That's not my measure of success.
Just be an anonymous.
Yeah, they're POV.
Tool.
They are POV.
Yeah,
we just see from like the crotch up. Yeah,
yeah.
I do it. Ain't that fucked up?
Okay. So years ago, I actually thought about this.
No.
Yeah, I was a big squirrel. I was still a medium squirrel.
You're just tall. You're not big anymore.
I mean, whatever. But perspective.
True.
To somebody, I'm fat.
If you ever meet Cuzzo, he's 6'6" or 6'7". So to you,
he's tall.
He's tall. But when you look at
like
me, I'm
short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
I still think we're very. I still think you're taller than you think you are. But anyway,
Yeah.
So I forgot what I was going to say.
You consider doing porn?
Okay. So even at a
signed the contract and everything,
at a voluptuous size, robust, I thought about it. I was like,
there's a lane for everybody.
I wonder if I could do it.
Like perform or?
Well, I wonder if I could just do it.
Well, of course you can.
But like the more I'm learning about it, like I watched a couple of interviews.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's a job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm always ready.
Yeah, but when you're tasked with always ready.
When it's the job, I'm like, I don't know if mentally
you would enjoy it.
I could have sex as a job and then have sex for enjoyment.
Well,
I don't know if my brain can do that.
Well, I will say this. I've seen some interviews with some of the female adult film actors, and they have said that if they tend to do more aggressive scenes at work, they tend to not be into that at home. Because, I mean, you not being... Yeah. If you're doing all this aggressive choking and wild shit on camera, you might not want to come home and do that with the person you actually love and care about.
Yeah.
You might want to actually be like, could you hold me and kiss me while we do it? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You might, at work, you might do the slapping and tying each other up and all that wild shit. You're like, I don't really want that at home.
Yeah.
Sam, so I guess it would depend on what avenue or lane. But what other measures of success is there besides professional and personal? Relationship personal.
I mean, I think for some people there's probably spiritual success.
What would that look like?
Well, I mean, I think it depends on like if you're on the religious end or if you're on the sort of spiritual, metaphysical.
But what's success in that? I mean,
well, like I would imagine if you are a Christian,
okay,
as an example, being BFFs with the big G and the big J, mm-hmm. I would say that was probably a successful religious relationship.
Okay.
If you're Buddhist, I would imagine that attaining some level of enlightenment would be your version of success.
I can fuck with that.
But I also think there's like small segments. There's small successes that add up to a larger success.
I definitely agree with that. You can have little wins and, like I said, build up to a big win. Yeah.
Yeah. Like sometimes I think with our job, you're only as good as your last dance. The last dance. The last dance.
It's actually a dope song.
It is a pretty good song. Have you heard the new Britney and Elton? Mm-mm. Britney Spears and Elton John. It's
The Last Dance ×2?
Oh my God, no, hold on. It's an Elton John song.
Okay.
And they've just redid it with Britney on it. It's
pretty good.
It's pretty.
They got a video for
it's good. They've got a lyric video.
Yeah, I do music video. I like a good
Well, I don't they're probably I'm sure they're
probably
filming
it now, yeah.
And but they may have already filmed it and it's being edited and all that.
Oh, okay, cool. I can rock with that.
But I think the lyric video came out like last week or something like that.
Can you
hold me closer, tiny dancer? That's it.
That's the song?
Yeah, Tiny Dancer.
Is it
Hold me closer. Hold me closer. Sorry.
Okay, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah. It's good. I think they did a good job with it.
Can you have is there levels or tiers of success when it comes to like how you treat your family or just family in general or your kids or
success in family? If you're a person that really wants to have kids and you have a kid, success.
It only takes one mistake or
mosquitoes. Even mosquitoes can reproduce.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite shows.
What's your
Mama's Family?
Oh yeah, that's throwback.
No.
She was a trip.
Love.
The main character. She was a trip.
Yeah. That line actually came from Rue McClanahan, who played her sister. Who played Mama's sister?
I don't remember all the
Aunt Freya.
I remember Mama had the curly little, not fro, but the
blue wig.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, because it was kind of supposed to be gray, but it didn't really look gray.
Right.
Yeah, she's funny. She had the big ass glasses.
Yeah,
that was funny. But no, well, I guess what
Vicky
I mean.
Lawrence. I love Vicky.
That's
Lawrence.
Her name.
That's the actress's name.
Oh, okay, cool. Is she still around or?
Oh yeah, yeah. She still does. I think she still travels and does like Mama as part of her like one woman show.
Go see that. Yeah.
I would love to go see it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess what I mean when I say family, though, you know how they say like, I want to be a better dad, but you don't define what a better dad is.
Smart goals, specific, measurable. ART time limit. There's a time amount.
AR. You're like, don't worry about it, bitch.
I think R is like repeatable or like you
repetition.
Can do it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not just like a fluke.
Right, because that's what I'm saying. Some people say
accurate. No. I don't know what A is. I forgot. It's been so long since I heard what SMART goals stood for.
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
But no, I guess like I said, some people will say, I want to be a better mom or better dad, but then you got to define mom or better mom or better dad. And I have heard over the years, if it's, I want to specifically or spend an additional, 4 hours a week with my kids. That way it's something tangible instead of just this arbitrary, I'm going to be a better dad by doing what? And so would that be I'm just, you know what I mean? You can't, I'm going to be a better dad, but what are you going to do to be a better dad?
I pictured little bro being like, I want to be a better dad. And you going, doing what?
I mean, it's the truth. It has to be, I think it has to be something you could not touch literally, but something real. Yeah, like what you said. You didn't know all the letters, but that's fine. Smart. SMART. Who do we agree? It's not like a chant. Cheer. There you go. Same difference. It's all it.
But I mean, I would say there's probably spiritual goals. Anything that you can have a goal in. If you want to buy a house, build a house, or rent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like any of those goals. Like one thing that me and my sister had talked about is building a on the compound.
Slave land.
Building a
You're not there anymore.
Well,
you still own the property, but yeah.
Not forever. Yeah. But building a place that can be rented out and host gatherings.
Oh, like a venue.
Yeah.
That'd be cool as fuck. On your across the street or your side?
Across the street.
Whereabouts though? Where would they put it?
Over on the side.
If you're facing the front, I'm not trying to tell you business. The front house, is it to the right or to the left? Or in between the two houses across the street?
Left.
By the driveway?
Toward my sister's driveway.
Oh, with the trees and all that shit.
On the other side.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you can get some free money. Not free money. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
Free money.
No, I mean like because you got the land, so
yeah. Why not?
Come on, rent this space of land. You
Why
know
not?
What I mean? I would. I wouldn't rent it to just anybody, but
yeah,
that'd be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Hell yeah.
My sister thought so too. So we'll see. I mean, that's obviously a long term.
Yeah,
because I mean that's about. I mean that's me paying off my stuff, her paying off her stuff.
Built some shit that people can come to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, out there in, you know what I mean, New York, Houston, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because the weather's like beautiful. It's like hot and cold and humid and not humid. I'm about to say humid. Not humid.
Humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that would be pretty cool. So, I mean,
I think so.
I guess it just depends on what your goals are. I guess all of it, success can be measured in multiple ways. But
like, I think we have a successful podcast.
I do too.
We've done it for almost 2 years.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. For real.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where if everybody that listens, if they stopped tomorrow, we would still show up and do this anyway.
But that would suck. That hurt my feelings a little bit.
I mean, it would hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it would hurt. My feelings would hurt a little bit. They were like, now one person?
Nobody wanted to
do we hear this stupid shit? Nobody. My feelings be hurt. My little heart would be hurt. I'm like, ooh, that hurt. Yeah. It was it.
But I mean, we started this with no listeners.
Did we? Yeah, but the first
day
episode,
one.
Yeah, but the first, you know what the hell I mean, though. The first episode got a few hundred listens.
Now.
Yeah.
Now. Not then.
Nah.
I remember when you came in and you're like, all right, we've got 4 listens.
I was stoked.
One was you, one was me. And you were like, I'm pretty sure I know who the third one is. But the fourth one
I don't
is
know who
somebody
that is,
else.
baby. Let's go.
I mean, I remember that day.
Do you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was 4?
Yeah.
Damn, I was pitiful.
But I mean, it was because, that was exexciting. It's still exciting today.
Yeah,
Listen,
I know.
when I go on there and there are like 4 views, I'm like,
Hey.
that's more than 2.
Because 2 of them is me and you.
2 of them is, one of them is me, one of them is you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good episode we did, or that shit was trash.
Yeah. When I go on there and I'm like, 3 listens, I'm like, oh
One
yeah.
person.
One person
No,
extra
only one
listen
of
to
them.
it.
He don't watch the video, do it.
He's a little behind.
He does
I think
the video
he's
or the audio?
Audio.
Oh, he's not one of the video links.
Right.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, that's a
So I mean, when I say 3 views, I'm like,
one. We got one.
We got
I
one
see
more
you, baby.
looking. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right, though.
But I mean, that to me, the fact that we've continued this for this long is successful.
Are you surprised? Or at the very beginning, you're like, this will be like a month.
Yes, only because you're a jumper and I'm a, okay.
Do
Do you know what I'm saying? Like our personalities, we shouldn't still be doing this, but for some reason we are. You know what I mean?
Showing up.
We just keep showing up every week. Most I show up every week. You show
You'll
up.
see soon the avenue, the venue will change from week to week.
Probably not. Probably not.
Yes.
If the venue changes, we started late.
That's cool.
Guaranteed.
I still showed up. I won't put a time. I'll be like, I will be there when I get there.
I ain't fucking with that no more.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I need a set time.
I be on CP time. He said white time only.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable in a professional setting.
You really didn't think it would last this long?
I actually didn't think we were ever going to do it.
I
When
was
you
dead
asked
ass
me,
serious.
I was like, "Oh, that sounds fun." In my mind, I was like, "It's never going to happen." Yeah, I'll do it. And then, like you
Showed up with equipment. You was like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, I was like, "All right, let's try it."
Oh, you were like, oh shit, he
got the computer out and everything.
He was like,
and then we didn't even release it.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That was too serious though. The whole referencing.
We were still us. We
No,
were
I meant-
nervous.
I mean,
I
was nervous.
still get nervous sometimes.
I do too. That's why I laughed like an idiot at the beginning. But no, I meant, I do think though, if we had like a producer that was like behind us doing stuff, they could look shit up if we needed stats.
Yeah.
But you know, we're in front of the
I
camera.
like that we
Don't?
speculate.
Of course. People speculate in real conversation. Most people,
I'm
unless,
going to have to look up what SMART stands for.
yeah, I need to know what that means now. But only time I even like, if me and a bunch of guys, yeah, bro, dude. Anytime I pull my phone, it's like a sports conversation. Now I will pull my phone out and be like, if somebody goes, I don't know, the Commanders, Redskins won the Super Bowl last year, and I know that's bullshit, but you're not two bros or not arguing, but like debating, and you're like, no, they didn't win. Yes, they did win. And you're like, fuck all that. And I will pull my shit out. Pull my phone out. Look at you, lady. No, I will pull my phone out to win a sports debate. But I said that I am not doing all that.
That's success. Won the debate.
One a little bit of W at a time.
Why not?
That's a little window.
It is.
I mean, ain't nothing to brag about, but
You've bragged about it.
I'm talking to you about it. People just happen to be listening. Have you ever done
Hopefully.
that?
What? Bragged?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid.
I'm talking about as a grown ass man. You've never given yourself like, I'm that dude.
Mm-mm.
You never killed the pole. Kill that pole. Hey, you never like did a nice routine on the pole.
Oh, he do it. Oh, he do it. Listen, I think what I would love to see,
Yes,
and
sir.
I don't know if I could be this person. I would love to see someone take rap songs and make them gay.
They do. It's called Kids Bop.
Because listen, I bet you, if we took TikTok and I learned a rap verse
Uh-huh.
and I threw some hand choreography in there, I could gay anything up.
Duh. And you go viral.
And that's funny.
You gonna get you a little viral moment?
That's funny to me.
Yeah.
Because rap is such a serious.
Yeah, it's competitive. That's one of the few genres that's very competitive.
I don't think it's that competitive anymore.
I mean, compared to like other genres. Country
Like
music,
people got shot.
people still get shot. Like 50 plus people got shot, not because of rap music, but 50 plus people got shot over Labor Day weekend in Chicago.
What I mean is,
Again,
rappers shooting other rappers.
Pow, pow, pow. Shit. There's several rappers that have gotten killed.
Recently.
Yeah. The younger generation, like the young 20s, them motherfuckers killing the shit out of each other.
Do I just not know these people?
Yeah, they're not Drake status, but they're up and coming. They're enough. Like,
do you know who they are?
I don't really listen to that generation of music. It's not my cup of tea.
Is that like
some of it is the
Chance the rapper? No. Tyler the Creator.
No, he's
is that age group?
No, he's closer to our age. It would be like King Von, maybe not King Von, but like Chief Keef babies.
No idea.
You ever heard the song? That's that shit I don't like.
No.
Have you ever heard the word drill music?
No.
Okay, well, Chief Keef is kind of ushered in the drill music. He's from Chicago.
Okay.
And they kill a lot of each other, but unfortunately.
Bitch, anyway. I'm from Chicago.
I mean, they call it Chirac for a reason. I'm just saying. They call it Chirac for a reason. But no, he ushered in a...
But they're all from Chicago.
No, not all of them. So they're just the same age group.
Okay. And they're shooting each other.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid. Sorry.
They're stupid.
Okay.
I ain't killing nobody over no music.
No.
And I hope nobody would kill me over music.
No.
But we also lost...
Skillet.
I mean, that's many years ago. Last time I recorded a song was probably, if I'm not mistaken.
We should do a TikTok to one of your songs.
Yeah, but you got to make it a sound, and none of my music is a sound on TikTok.
I'll do a whole verse.
All right, I'll send you a link.
Okay. Did you say the N-word a lot?
A little bit. Not excessive.
Did you have a verse that didn't have the N-word in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Send me that one.
Yeah. I got actually a few songs that don't have any cursing because I was working with this underground small label, and they were kind of like be marketable, so don't curse, but not be like Will Smith getting jiggy with it. Just
no,
getting jiggy with it. Yeah, but it wasn't that. It was still my music.
Oh, that's almost the Mario music. Sorry,
it was still my songs. It was just replace N-word and curse words. Just don't write the music with curse words in it so that it's more marketable. And I was like, all right, cool. So it's not poppy music. It just doesn't have cursing in it.
Okay.
So I have a mix. It's like half.
This is for my people. Okay, sorry.
I'm right.
Them chickens is ash and I'm lotion. Let me tell you right now, that lyric has stayed with me forever.
I noticed.
I love that lyric.
You're terrible.
That's a good one, though.
There is. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So is there, I guess to wrap up, if we wrap up, is there what would be, is it okay to kind of move the goalpost as you strive for more levels of success?
Oh, I think if you don't
become stagnant.
I mean, here's my thing. I'll use Serena as an example. She's very popular right now because she's retiring.
Yeah. Didn't she just win? Or she's winning?
I don't think she won.
I think she won like her first match though.
She won like the first 2 or 3.
Yeah, I would say first couple matches. I don't know if she won the whole thing.
But talk about, amazing career. Mm-hmm. But if she could have stopped at any time.
Yeah. She's the greatest female athlete, and she's one of the greatest athletes across the board ever.
Top 5.
Yeah.
For sure.
Regardless of gender, yeah.
I mean, and I don't mean she's number 5. I mean, she's top 5. I'm just not sure where she falls.
Yeah.
In the top 5.
Yeah, because Ali falls in there, Jordan, Brady. It's whatever order you want to put her. Yeah. Well, Brady's not.
I'd say even better than Brady,
but it's such because he's not an athletic quarterback. But you have to be athletic to play. It's a fine line. I get what you're saying, though.
I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that.
I mean, whatever.
Didn't say any of that.
Bars of success.
Didn't say any of that. I just think that she would be above him.
Who?
Brady. I think Serena would be. I think she would classify higher than Tom Brady.
Yeah, because it's an individual sport.
Well, I mean, she played doubles.
I know, but I don't know which one. I'm not putting them in any order. Tiger's in
Here's
there.
My thing. She is the greatest tennis player.
Yeah. Her and Ronaldo's probably 2. And I've never seen Ronaldo play. I just have heard of him. I think his name's Ronaldo, isn't it? Ronaldo. So. It's not Andre Agassi.
Rafael Nadal? Is that who you're talking about?
Is it Nadal? It's a white, or not a white guy. It's a foreign white guy or European white guy. Isn't it?
Roger Federer?
I don't know. She's the greatest tennis player ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So above men.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, of men and women tennis players, she is the greatest of all time.
And then her sister's probably second.
If not,
yeah.
If not, top
there,
4, top 5.
Much. But then,
but I will say, like, Pete Sampras, maybe that's just because he was my time. I loved Pete Sampras. He was so good at tennis. I mean, he just flowed. And Roger Federer, he was great. Was
Andre Agassi that good, or we just know his name?
I'm sorry?
Was Andre Agassi really that good, or
Andre Agassi was...
Or for his time, he was good.
Andre Agassi, here's the thing. You can't play on that level and not be good.
Well, I'm sure he wasn't.
So I'm not saying, when I say Serena is the greatest, I mean, she had some tough competition and beat them.
Yeah.
Greatest.
Yeah. And was consistent.
Yes. Well, that was sort of her downfall through the years was her inconsistency. But
was it?
Yeah, she was one of those that were like hot. Yeah, and then she would be cold for a little while, and then she'd be hot again.
Yeah,
but she was more hot than cold.
Yeah, and then you got to think, though, if you factor in the fact, there's a difference between I lit a match and I'm a supernova.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. I can cool off from supernova to the sun.
Right.
And go back up to supernova.
But I would say Andre Agassi was probably more known for...
endorsements?
It's sort of like John McEnroe. Ooh. Andre Agassi was sort of our generation John McEnroe, who was sort of before...
Who's John McEnroe?
John McEnroe like cussed out the referees all the time.
Was he good, or he just an asshole?
He was good. I mean, you had to be good. You had to be good to play at that level. And he won. I mean, he won stuff. But he's a bit more known as the one that cusses out the referees.
And throw the racket and shit like
that.
Throw the
racket. Yeah. And Andre Agassi was a showman. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. They were both known more for their showmanship than their actual tennis ability.
I think that's athleticism across the professional athleticism. I think you got to have a little swag. And I think in the beginning with Tom, that's what probably hindered him. Versus once he started, when he left, especially once he left New England and went to Tampa Bay, he got to be, he's human now. Because there was a time, not literally, but he was very stiff and robotic, and we had a great game. Tom, what did you think about that shitty throw you had? Well, it was just it almost sounded scripted. It wasn't literally scripted, but it sounded very scripted. And like the only person who had a personality was Robert Gronkowski.
Okay.
Gronk. Outside of that, nobody had a personality in New England. Gotcha. And then once he left and went to Tampa Bay, he was like, oh, this dude's human. We seen him be drunk at the Super Bowl celebration and be stupid and be human and I think we talked about it, but throw the trophy from his boat over to Rob Gronkowski in their boat. Tom would have never did that shit in New England. See what I'm saying? Or even Jordan.
Maybe it was more strict.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Belichick from the outside looking in, seems like a dickhead. So very by the book. Hell,
I don't know who these people are.
Bill Belichick is the coach of the Patriots.
Camera one, don't feel bad if you don't know who these people are.
He's grumpy. You know who?
No, I don't. Just wanted to let camera one know that they were not alone.
He's like, I'm lost.
You are not alone.
Measure this success.
But I mean, anyway, I think they were more known. I think they were good tennis players, but they were more known for their showmanship.
Okay.
On the court.
Yeah. That's why Jordan's so cool. You just fly through the air, and it was beautiful and graceful and athletic.
Jordan was also
dominant. Yeah.
Amazingly talented.
Yeah. Serena, amazingly talented. Dominant. Ali, amazingly talented. Yeah. Dominant.
But see, I feel like for Michael Jordan's time, the showmanship was Dennis Rodman. He was the one that was
loud
sort of
and showmanship are different to me.
Well,
the hair was cool though.
It's sort of hard to compare it because tennis is such a different sport. But like right now in pickleball, they just they just had pickleball on CBS. So
That's
it was their
cool.
first airing on like
It's
a
not
national
it's not ESPN
platform
14. Yeah. Yeah.
to that degree. It was the first time ever, blah, 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 pickleball was on such a type of
Well, if you ever get on TV,
channel.
you better get me some tickets, damn it.
But anyway, part of that was he didn't win. But one of the most talked about people was this man named Tyson McGuffin.
Is he really good?
Oh, listen, you have to be good to play at that level. But he didn't win, but he was talked about because he got the crowd on his side.
Yeah.
He made people laugh. He was he was goofy and he brought something. He brought an entertainment factor. And I think that's what I mean with Dennis Rodman.
Oh, he was entertaining.
He was
as hell,
good at basketball, but what people know him for was the charm and the goofy and the hair and the hair colors and the antics. Yeah. But he was good at basketball.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He wasn't just on that team for no reason,
just hanging out. No.
So I think that's what I was Dennis Rodman might be a bad example, but that was sort of what I was looking at.
He got 2 championships before Jordan did.
Yeah.
For listeners, he got 2 with Detroit before Jordan ever got. They beat Jordan and got 2 rings.
Nice.
Not at one time.
I didn't know that.
Beat them consecutive years.
Yeah. But I mean, he's obviously a talented basketball player at that time. But I mean, he also had this extra thing.
He had another layer, a little onion peeling.
Yeah. That's what I meant. As far as showmanship might not have been the right word.
So I would say, I mean, levels of professional success, I think they vary based on what your end goal is. And then I think once you attain those end goals, you might have to move the goalpost and work on.
Oh, this is what I was going to say about pickleball. So with pickleball, like when you first start, you're like, I just want to get the ball across the net.
Yeah.
That's it. Then you move on to, okay, I want to get the ball across the net 2 times in a row. Then 3 times in a row, then 4 times. And then you're like, you know what? I'm at a place now where I want to hit the ball on that side of the court.
Like you designate where it's going to go.
Not specifically that spot, but that side of the court. And then you hit it over in that area. And then you get a bunch of those in, and then you're more consistent. And then you're like, all right, I'm going to hit it here, and then here, and then here, and then here. You know what I mean? I'm going to go back and forth across the court. Not anywhere specific spots. All right, now I'm going to try to hit a specific spot.
Right next to out of bounds.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you go through these sort of levels of things. But I think those are the small goals.
And then the big goal would be to start winning games or matches, excuse me.
Well, I think the big goal would be go pro.
So I don't really know what pro looks like for pickleball.
Well, there's a
can you make money?
They call it next gen. It's sort of the preteen, teen,
the little bad fuckers you got to deal with.
Well, it's sort of like, you're I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good comparison sports wise. Pickleball
minor league.
Well, pickleball hasn't really become like your local middle school has a pickleball team.
Right.
So instead of that, for now, there's a next gen grouping.
Is it kind of like...
So it's like 18 or below.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it kind of like X Games when it first came around? It was like, we don't really recognize all this skateboarding and rollerblading as a sport.
Well, no, because it's still not a school sport. Like pickleball, very much in the next 10 years could be a school sport.
Oh. See, that would be fire to have like a skateboard team for your school, but then
I'm saying is they don't have it.
Right.
So I'm not really sure what to compare it to, but
I get the concept of what you're saying.
Yeah. So then you have your next gen pro. Mm-hmm. They're sort of pre-pro.
The minor leagues like baseball.
Sure, but they're playing at a pro level. Like you have to be good to play in the next gen. You can't just walk on there on your first day.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But then there's like 19 plus pro.
Oh.
And that's
those
like
are adults.
That's like the pros.
Okay.
Tyson McGuffin is a 19 plus pro.
So what is the best of the best?
And then you have the 60 plus, and that's your senior pro. There's a senior pro group.
They're good as fuck, ain't they?
They're very good.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's, if you like for me, I'm 38.
Are you?
Hi.
You look so young.
If I worked really hard, I could do like a little pro. I may not win,
right?
But I could enter a pro tournament.
Participate, yeah.
And I might even be able to build to where when I am 60, I could try pro.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's that possibility is out there. If you're out there right now and you're 55,
give it 5 more years.
You could work hard over the next 5 years and work your way and sort of go into senior pro and throw your hat in the ring and see how far you make it.
I can fuck with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sort of like tennis. If you can't show up at the U.S. Open
Hell
on your
no,
first
they'll laugh
day.
your ass out the damn court.
They won't even let you in.
You won't get to play either.
But you can play tournaments, local tournaments, and then regional tournaments, and then state tournaments, and then national tournaments, and earn a ticket in to the pro level and turn pro. Mm-hmm. Like there's that way of doing that. You can do that same thing in tennis.
It's kind of like golf. They have a senior tour. They have a
Golf's another good example.
I don't know what the teenage group is called, but they have kind of the tiers of which is okay. That's cool. Yeah, you have to measure that success, baby.
Sort of like basketball. You can then do the 3-on-3.
Yeah, the big three, the G
Big
League.
Three.
Big three is typically for older former NBA players, but
what I mean is, but you can go do from that.
NBA to I still want to play, but I'm obviously no longer the one of the best,
right?
But I can play against my peers that we've gotten older, joints hurting a little bit.
Which is, I mean,
it's still
I don't mean
NBA,
to say the senior pro, but I mean it's the senior pro where you're playing
former NBA talent. Yeah, you're not playing the guy at the Y. No offense to the guys at the Y, but you're not. You're not playing.
You might.
Not for the big three.
Currently in senior pro pickleball.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got you.
Like somebody that's 60 you could go out there right now and pay money.
They might whip your ass though.
And walk out there and play on
the
senior pro. That doesn't make you a pro. That just means you played in the pro tournament.
Oh, got you. Just like I could coincidentally one time walk into the Y at LA and run across a couple former NBA players. Oh, yeah. I still get my ass busted though. But I get what you're saying. But that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
I can dig that too.
Yeah. Dig it.
Can y'all dig it?
What's the cereal? Diggory. Was his name Diggory?
Oh, Diggum Smacks?
Diggum, the frog.
From the Smacks.
Smacks.
Smacks was kind of good. It was ugly.
I never tried.
It tasted good. They're good. I didn't like them at first. I was just being extra. And then I started eating them. And I was like, oh, these shits are good. Yeah. They're kind of sweet.
Diggory? Diggum.
It's Diggum. It's like DIG''EM.
Okay.
Like
the frog.
Yeah. I don't know if I want a frog to be my cereal mascot, but the cereal was pretty good.
Yeah, I guess it worked though. I don't really hear about them.
They still make it.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Nosey with good intentions at gmail.com.
Now I start getting a little sleepy. TP.
Well, we've been at this for a little while.
Yeah, TP.
Tell your haters. Bitch, ain't you got your cocks to blow? Damn, I've already fucked it up.
Yeah, you gotta say it smoothly. Smoothly would have.
I think I said it smoother earlier when I was less.
Last episode?
Tired. I think it was this episode.
We had the same clothes on.
It was this episode.
Was it?
That was my raptress quote in the beginning.
I don't know. We talked for a good 7 to 10 minutes about just anything, and then
that was this.
Then once we said Robert Kelly, we was like, oh, so what's on your mind? On you.
Oh, Macklemore's song.
Oh yeah, thrift store.
Yeah. Thrift shop.
Yeah.
Anyway, nosy with good intentions at gmail.com. Send us an email. We'd love to hear back.
Hey,
listen, if you have a topic that you'd like to hear about, let us know.
We are down.
We're 81 in.
This is 81.
Yeah, we're 81 in. Let us know if you got anything.
I looked at my watch. There was no response. It just helped me think. I was like, number whatever. I believe it's 81.
I think so.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It don't matter. They're going to keep coming regardless.
That's true.
That's what she said. No? They're going to keep coming regardless?
That's what he said. I think that would have been a better he, because you're the one, whatever.
Yeah. Maybe.
Anyway, stand-up comedy.
I digress.
We have Instagram, Nosy with good intentions. We also have a Twitter, Nosy Good. She's there. Check her out. If you're here watching on YouTube, hi, how are ya? Me and Michael, we're here. Michael_Skillet_Chappelle. If you're here on YouTube, Nosy with good intentions, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime and every time we upload.
Yes, indeed.
I'm getting a little better at it.
You are.
If you're out there listening, hi. Hi, ladies. Ladies.
You're so stupid.
We haven't talked to the ladies in a while.
Yeah, that's your job.
What?
That's your job.
Well. Sister. So I don't have my bounet on.
You know that generation of shows like Sister, Brandy, or Moesha. I said Brandy. Moesha.
B to the R to the.
No, that In the House. They're all on Netflix.
In the House?
LL Cool J? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, all those.
Carlton was on there.
Yeah. I cannot pronounce his real name.
Roberto. Alfonso Ribeiro.
There you go.
Alfonso Ribeiro. I got you, girl. I got you, girl.
Yes. That's not unusual. That generation of TV shows is all on Netflix. You know, he tried to sue Fortnite for that because they have that dance as you can as a move or an attribute for your character.
It really does sort of belong to him.
Yeah, but apparently you can't trademark a dance.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because it's a body movement. It's not a
whip nene. Can't even do that one.
Nah, that little boy is in all kinds of shit now. Legal trouble.
Silento.
Yeah.
Watch me do it.
I mean,
where were we?
He whipped all that good money away. Was it like a runaway slave? Kirk said that.
No, he did not. That was Michael _Skillet _
He whipped it like a runaway slave.
That's racist.
Absolutely.
So, if you're still listening, we also have a TikTok.
Ooh, we do.
You should check it out. We haven't done it in a while. We might do one.
Yeah.
Another day, another dollar.
Absolutely.
We might do one of Michael's Skillet's lyrics.
No.
Performed by me.
No. But I do have one that me, you, and Gabby got to do. We got to get the time to do it. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I can't tell them out here because they'll just have to see it. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I think it'd be cool.
Okay.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. I don't remember where I was.
Wrapping this shit up.
TikTok. Check it out. Nosey with Good Intentions. We also have a Snapchat. If you have Michael's number, it'll come up as whatever you have Michael saved as.
What is it? This bitch. Overtime's approved at the strip club.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? No.
Nah, not this week. I'm tired.
140 hours on the pole is
shit.
That's hard work. Anyway,
so stupid.
You got to keep them wanting more.
Distance distance makes the heart grow fonder?
Yeah, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
So distance makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah. I can't be seeing me every night. Like this bitch.
This hoe again.
Yeah. Tired of seeing the muscles.
The Gun Show. It's a stage name.
That's horrible.
Guns Blazing.
I thought it was Blazing Saddles.
That's a movie.
Oh, okay. Is that all of them? Like, comment, subscribe.
If you're listening, hi, ladies. That's Kelly Rowland.
Is it?
You want to keep that body making up like this?
She's so fun.
Y'all didn't think that I could bump like this.
Yeah, I've heard that song.
I told y'all I was.
What's the name of that song,
like,
though?
Ladies, drama, leave it home. If he ain't got it right by now, then scratch him. Oh,
she can keep me company anytime.
It was her first single.
Was it?
Yeah,
I know the song.
That's where I got "Ladies" from.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah,
YouTube it.
You should. It's first thing off.
Is
the
that
gate.
okay.
Yeah,
she fine.
Eve is on that song.
Oh yeah, because it kind of gives me the Eve and Gwen stuff. Not literally like sound for sound,
no,
but just like a very chill song. Energy wise, not
it's energetic.
Oh my bad.
Told y'all I was gonna bump like this.
I mean, it's a little more upbeat, but I'm just.
It's not a chill song. I don't think you can be upbeat and chill at the same time.
No,
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I might be wrong.
I'm not gonna be bobbing to either one of them, but I'm just.
I don't think so.
Either way, she's fine. Ooh. I think Kelly looks better than Beyonce.
Different. different cups of tea.
That's true.
Yeah.
She fine. Who? After you, sir. I'm sorry. I just think she finer than a motherfucker, boy. Kelly bad. I like her. She bad. No? I think she bad.
If you're listening, hi, ladies.
Yes, sir.
Please make sure you subscribe.
And ignore Michael. Oh,
all of the interfaces for podcasts have a rating system. We would love for you to rate us the maximum number of stars. Platforms. I don't know why I keep saying interfaces. I don't even know where I learned that word at. Whatever. Anyway, probably some shit I picked up off the street. You know, I'm of the streets.
I'm on the sidewalk.
I think that was it. Please rate us. Yeah. Maximum number of stars. Free entertainment.
42 stars.
Listen, if you're out there and you listen, also come to the YouTube page and watch. And if you're watching the YouTube, go to the podcast app and listen as well.
Why do I think, when you said come to the YouTube app and watch, before you said the YouTube, I was like, I thought you were about to say, hey, come on over and watch it in person. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody coming over here. I don't know.
You do the lives.
Thank you for listening to our Nosey nonsense.
See you next time.